I started off life being trained as an engineer, and it was when I was at college. I got absolutely sick and fed up of maths and science and metal. I decided to have a walk around the art wing of the college. I saw someone painting a sunset. Red, yellow, and the passions involved in those colours, and it just sort of thought, wow, when I'm done with this, I'm going to take some evening classes. I think every time I see a sunset, it reminds me of what triggered that moment. Some of my paintings you could describe as a celebration of a colour. I can get goosebumps, the way colours come together, the way they're matched together, the effect they have when you put two together. And sometimes some of the grasses I paint won't be green, but they'll be red. I like the foregrounds to be warm colours, and I like my backgrounds to be cold colours, because then you get a sense of depth and a sense of distance in your paintings when there's a contrast between warm and cold colours. I love the light up here, and I know I'm not local to the west of Scotland, but we've been up here 23 years, and I love this part of the world. There's something about the lighting conditions of the west of Scotland, or Scotland in general, especially in the darker months, that the sun doesn't get very high in the sky. And so that tends to give a more yellowish light to the landscape. The colours can be more acute, I think, up here than down south. But there's definitely something about the predominance of dark skies as well. You often get yellowish light hitting something like the side of a boat or a particular piece of landscape, and yet what it's contrasted against is a very dark sky or mountains that are really looking gloomy and foreboding, and yet you'll get something like a house in front of it where the light is just catching. So that is something that moves me, and it's something that I really like to do. One of the things I am passionate about is teaching. Having had very little art input in my secondary school, going along to those early classes, being a bit sort of awkward and saying to the teacher, I don't know where to start. So when people come to my art classes, I tell them that. I will have a lesson structure of a particular style that I do, and so I will do a demo and people will follow what I've done. Now I know that's being a bit prescriptive, but you've got to start somewhere. So even if they do my sort of style for a while and then just do their own thing, that's absolutely fine, but at least they've started. And I've seen people who have come and they've followed what I've done and gone off and they're doing their own stuff now. And I feel I've imparted something to them and they're running with it. It's great. But if anybody buys one of my paintings, what I would like them to do is to have the same emotion that I feel when I see the thing that's moved me. So if there's something about that turquoise water that makes you want to maybe take a boat out into it or paddle in it or swim in it, if there's something there that they too can take away with them, that's what I like doing as well. I'm passionate about that. Welcome to my website. I hope you enjoy looking through the portfolio of all the work I've done. I hope it gives you some sort of idea of where I'm coming from, my heart and my passion for colour and the area I live. And if there's anything that you would like to get in contact with me about, then I'd be very happy to dialogue, or if there's any work or commission that you want me to do, I'd be very happy to do that as well.